Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ian and as always we are here for a predicted lineup for West Ham's next game, which is at home to Fulham FC. Now, our catalyst is out. Mikel Antonio has got a hamstring injury. Hopefully he will be back for the Sheffield United match after an international break, from what I've read, what I've seen. But that doesn't mean we're down now. Although David Moyes has only won one game without him in the lineup, we've got a good record against Fulham. In all competitions, all the times we've played them in our history, we have won 48 times. We have lost 32 times, and we have drawn 23 times. So, that means we could still win here. In our last 5 games against them, which have all taken part in the Premier League, we have won 3 and we've lost 2. So with Mikel Antonio out of the squad and Sebastian Haller as useless as, well, pretty much putting me up top really, let's get into the squad selection, shall we? Right, we're here once again. We'll start with, this time, Lucas Fabianski, been solid for us, very consistent performer and deserves to keep his place in the squad as always. The defence still going with that 5 across the back with Arthur Masuaku and Vladimir Kufau on those wing back roles. They've been quite solid for us, although Arthur Masuaku needs to stop swinging his legs about in that audacious manner. Aaron Cresswell has put his, or made his name now as that left-sided centre back. He's played very well there. Lots of assists, lots of good balls into the box. Big Og in the middle, Angelo Ogbonna. He is solid at the back. He's got that big head of his, clearing lines, and sort of takes the lead of telling players where they need to go. And then for me, I've said it for a couple of weeks now, Balmaina has been solid since he's been brought back into the team. However, all of our goals seem to leak through him again at the weekend. That nutmeg through his legs for Jota to score the winner. Not ideal. So for me, I've got to drop him. There's not many weaknesses in this team at the moment. He's one of them. And it's not necessarily always his fault as such. And there are some very good plays and team play that have caused him to have these mistakes, but he seems to be out of position a lot more than everyone else, and he, for me, is the worst performer in that team, so I'd drop him for Issa Diop. Now in midfield, this is a bit of a weird one because we've only got 2 this week. As always, our captain Declan Rice, well, vice captain Declan Rice and Thomas Soucek, both solid in midfield, both working on that partnership and getting quite solid. Looking forward to, from what they've said, playing against maybe slightly lesser opposition. We've had some tough games and being able to keep the ball a bit more, be a bit more creative with it. Now up front, we've gone for a bit of a weird formation here, and it will take a little bit of describing. So Antonio's out. I think Sebastian Haller is rubbish. I wouldn't have put him in the squad if he didn't need numbers on the bench. But up front, I've gone with a sort of a front 3. So Saïd Benrahma. If you don't know who he is, I have got a video on where he's come from, who he is, what he's done, and actually looks like a good player. So go and watch that now. I'll put a link in the description and also a card up top. Jared Bowen on the right and Pablo Fornals in the middle, sitting more as an attacking midfielder, I would say, bringing more central. You could say playing a little bit of that role that you see Roberto Firmino playing for Liverpool, a provider more than a goal scorer. The reason for that is, say, Sebastian Haller, he's not very good. He doesn't put in much effort. Fornals does put in a lot of effort. So does Bowen. So does all of this squad. Their effort has been unbelievable. I think we're 4th in the league of distance covered in the Premier League, and that's only by like 2k that we're 4th rather than 1st, so it's not too terrible. Saïd Benrahma has got the ability to score, so is Jared Bowen, so is Fornals. So for me, to put them as a front 3, let them sort of be a bit interchangeable, confused that defence. Fulham have only just won their first game, haven't really been convincing this year, so we need to take advantage of that, and without our main man up top, that could be difficult. But with this interchangeable front three, they're chopping and changing positions and making those diagonal runs, I feel like we can open up this Fulham defence and come in with a good goal. Now on the subs bench, Ryan Fredericks makes a return. He always seems to be on there, although I think we'll get rid of him in January. Our actual captain, Mr. West Ham himself, Mark Noble, bit part player at the moment this season, possibly his last, but we'll see. Robert Snodgrass, lovely quality, got the ability to come on and change the game. Balwainer as a defensive backup, Manuel Lenzini, Andrei Yarmolenko, who I think are more likely to come on. Both quality players, both got that creativity in them, and unfortunately, just to make up the numbers, Sebastian Haller, he definitely needs to go in January, in my opinion. He's done. He's done for me. He's useless. He doesn't put in the effort. If he put in the effort, I'd give him a little bit of leeway, but he don't put in the effort. He just sort of meanders about. So, with that being said, that's my lineup. It's a bit of a weird formation, I know, yes, but let me know your lineup in the description. If you're a Fulham fan, let me know how you think you're going to line up against us, and whether you think that this lineup would undo your defence. Until then, I've been Ian. Make sure you're following on Twitter and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon. Bye.